Oh, welcome back my gardening friends, and somebody's put this on my gate, and basically we've got the star and it's the dressing room and obviously my name, so somebody's took the time to do that. And if you haven't already seen one of the previous videos on my live interview on the TV program, then pop back and have a look at that. That's what it's all about. And this is the cucumber that Shefali had got her hands on, and I did give her in that nice basket of veg, some carrots, and one of the carrots was slightly deformed. But today I just want to see the difference between the indoor carrots in the polytunnel and then the outside ones where I normally grow them. They've been coming out really well. I've already excavated some of this soil out. Now this soil's slightly damper because we've got a slight hole in the tunnel cover. So we'll take another 5 out. It's sod's law though, isn't it, when somebody comes to the allotment and I say, yeah, I grow perfect carrots, and then you end up with one that's not exactly right, and it's got a little growth on it that looks remarkably like Again, they're looking really good, very uniform, and I'm pleased how these are going. These were the last ones that were sowed in the tunnel before I started sowing them outside, so the ones right at the back will possibly be bigger, but you never know. Anyway, RoboCrop, have a look at these and see what you think. And it's a big thumbs up from RoboCrop, so yes, pleased with those. So let's go now and have a look at the ones outside. A little bit awkward, it is crowded, but we'll try and get you as close as we can. This is the raised carrot box outside, protected with the EnviroMesh. Now the ones that you've just looked at were the last sown ones, and these are the ones that were sowed directly after the ones we've just revealed. So I'll leave it at that, and I'll pull the first row out. Just going to move the camera around slightly. There we go, and it looks like we've got one missing in this corner, left hand corner, front corner, so we will have to wait and see what with the four will be plenty. There's always 5 rows in all my beds. I'm personally expecting the carrots to have done better, mainly because they've had the water. They've still got their collars on. The ground is very, very wet. So we'll just give these a little wipe, and we'll get RoboCrop to judge them. I'm going to pull one more out for the 5th one. Let's be even. There we go. What do you think, RoboCrop? Okay, we're back in the tunnel, and I'll just move these ones over. He don't trust me, you know. So, which ones are the best, RoboCrop? You have a little look. Have you made a decision? I think I have to agree with RoboCrop. Obviously they're on the outside of the box, so as we work away we may get better carrots, but this one here is more like the stump carrot variety that I would be looking for showing, and some of these have got more of a tapered end, but for size, quality, I haven't seen any damage on them, so I'm really pleased with those. I'm a little surprised. I thought maybe with the extra water outside that they would be better, but again that may have changed my mind on what I do in this polytunnel. This box goes all the way down to the bottom, and there's over 140 carrots still left to pull. Right, it's time for another potato reveal. We've had enough of the Marfonias at the moment, so I've got one bucket of King Edwards that I collected the 4 small seed potatoes off another plot when we tidied it up. So let's see how they've done. So I do sort of know what King Edwards look like, and that's what I believe they are. You tell me any different, we don't know what we're going to get. Sowed on the 22nd of April 2019, and there were 4 seed potatoes. These labels are very useful, the bigger ones. I'm finding that I'm not losing them too much. Take the wood chips off the top. We've got some potatoes at the top. These are going to be very wet. It'll be nice to get a decent crop out of them. As I say, very heavy. And very wet. So I'll get these out of here and we'll bring you back. These potatoes were grown in my homemade compost, and yeah, well, we've got worms in there, but this has still got nutrients in it, so this will go into my spent compost potato bay. That's where all the compost goes, and this will be ideal for the bottom end of any root crops similar to the carrots. And another 12 months this will be absolutely lovely stuff to use around the allotment. So let's get these potatoes washed. Who spent 5 minutes cleaning potatoes by hand? I've cut the end off now so that doesn't come in and out. Let's tip it out. So they look nice and tidy. Now I'm going, because these are the only King Edwards I've got, I'm going to be selecting 4 to save for next year. So we started off with 4 and we've got that. So I'll take out the seed potatoes. Now I think I found 4 potatoes just slightly smaller than that. So basically we've got all these potatoes now. Those 4 will go in the refrigerator at home with the rockets, and I mustn't forget to save some Marfonias. Still got 3 containers to reveal or to empty out, and I must make sure I get 12 Marfonias saved. But they're looking good. A couple of meals for me and Mrs. K, and not forgetting RoboCrop. So we may as well end this with a the harvest for today. And while I've been over on the other plot, RoboCrop's been keeping an eye on them, and we've got plentiful supplies of the long beans, and I am trying to pick them whilst they're very small. We've got a couple of cucumbers there. The last of the pongo beans that I'm going to eat, the rest are going to be saved. And we've got some nice blackberries, the yellow autumn gold raspberries, and the autumn raspberries now are just started to come. Taking grapes as often as I can now. They're just slightly a bit tarty at the moment, but great with a good mix of fruit. And just started to harvest some of the pretty and sweet. These are the Diablos, and these are a mystery pepper that I had give me, and I saved the seed. As long as they're not too hot, not too bothered. And there's the carrots, and there's a nice stump carrot, a sweet candle. They are delicious eaten raw or cooked. Happy gardening to you all. Till next time, my friends. Ta-ra for now.